I read this book called Life After Death, and let me tell you, it by Sister Soldier. And honestly, that book just tells you, if you don't believe in God, start believing in him now. You know, he is a merciful God. Don't get me wrong. But this girl said, you do a reflection of her, who is Winter, say, you do all this bending for niggas. You get on your knees for niggas. But you don't cry to the Lord himself and ask for mercy. You spent your whole life on your knees for men instead of getting on your knees for the Lord. No, when I mean she ate on that. But anyways, y'all, I hope in 2026, you guys are strong. You guys are calling back your energy from the north, the south, the east, and the west. And all the energy that you put into others, you go ahead and put it into yourself and be intentional with yourself. You know, something that I've learned, 25 now, and something that I learned is everyone is temporary. And this is something that I say a lot, but everyone is temporary. They serve their purpose in your life, and it's seasonal. You know, including, I think, as I get closer to God, like, I'm doing more crying out to him for my needs than crying out to people. And, you know, like, they may listen, but they'll never truly answer. They won't truly give you the answer you need, but God will. And, you know, like, it's really important that you prioritize him first in whatever you do. So this year I have a challenge for you guys to go ahead and pray about everything and worry about nothing. Continue to walk by faith and not by sight, you know, because as you walk with him and he aligns you with your purpose and the people who are around you to show you your purpose, whatever it may be. And sometimes, you know me, I'm a little hard-headed. I need to hear it a little louder. But I'm not trying to be hard-headed anymore. Like, I hear you. But yeah, step out of your comfort zone. Number one, step out of your comfort zone. Do things that make you scared, whatever it may be. Don't worry about the finances or how you're going to get there. Just go. Because if there's a will and there's a way, if there's something that's calling you somewhere, go. Just go see. You know, all we can do is experience it. If you're holding yourself back from things because you feel like you don't qualify, nobody says you don't qualify but him, right? And you need to walk in rooms like he sent you there. No matter if you're scared or you don't have confidence, let him provide you with that confidence. Let him provide you with that purpose. And, you know, like, he's amazing God. He's a big God. And who you were yesterday or who you were last month or who you were last year, continue to grow. Continue to water yourself. You know, watering yourself is really important, whatever it may be. And I know I look tired. I'm a working girl. You know, we're all working girls. But you know what? It's okay. Because at the end of the day, like, someone will appreciate how hard you work, right? And we're here to serve. We're all here to serve the invisible God. You know, like, yes, he's invisible, but he's always near. Don't forget that. And continue to serve and not expect anything from it. Don't get me wrong, you will live a fruitful life and you will receive, but the more you learn how to serve, the more you will be rich, if that makes sense. The more you will be happy and fulfilled. You know, it's important that we serve him and not always have our hand out for blessings like he's an ATM, because he's not an ATM. He's not. You know, and I had told my brother this too. I said, you know, when I pray, he may not answer it today. Sometimes he does. Sometimes he answers it in 15 minutes. Sometimes he answers it in 1 hour. Sometimes he answers it in 24 hours. Sometimes he answers it in 1 month. Sometimes 5. Sometimes 2 years. You just never know. Write down what you desire for yourself this year. Write down what you want to accomplish. And if you don't accomplish all of them, give yourself grace. Because if you accomplish 15 out of 50 or 3 out of 10, give yourself grace, right? Look back on it. Because even when you write it down, I'm telling you, when you write it down, it may not happen this year, but it could happen next year. And when you really reflect on that and really understand, it may not happen this year, but it could happen next year. I'm not sure what next year is bringing, but I feel like it's going to be a breakthrough year because I'm claiming that. You know why I'm claiming that? I'm claiming that not just for me, but I'm claiming that for anybody watching as well. It's a breakthrough year. Every month you will receive. Every month you've been approved. Every month you've been accepted. Every month you've gotten something new. Whether it's a new mind, whether it's a new heart, whether it's a new purpose, whether it's a new spirit, let him fill your cup. And let him continue to fill your cup intentionally. You know, I know when you know, you know. People are sent into your life. And sometimes as a woman, it can be a man. Like, we're all battling our flesh, right? Sometimes it can be a man. But my goal for you is to focus on you. My goal for myself is to put all that energy into me. You know, and I've always put energy into me, but I mean like full throttle. Like, not getting distracted or answering phone calls of blah, 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 and people giving their own perspective, because looks can be deceiving. Just because somebody looks happy doesn't mean they're happy, right? Comparison is a sin. Do not compare your life to somebody else's, because you don't know the battles that they face, and you don't know the shoes that they had to walk in and the holes that they have in those shoes and the soles, because everyone's walk is different. Everyone's testimony is different. Everyone's process is different. You know, some people are pulling weeds out of their gardens. Some people are planting roses, you know, but don't compare yourself. I feel like the media makes you feel like you need to compare yourself to somebody else, and you don't need to compare yourself to anybody. It is you versus you. And I know this is something that we hear often, but it really is you versus you with him, right? Nobody else. Nobody is going to be there when you're taking your last breath but him, right? And when he sees you in your last moments and you're at peace, and you know, you realize, like, even though you made mistakes, he's a merciful man. Like, he's constantly being merciful. He's constantly open doors. He's constantly closing doors, right? Let him close them and don't reopen them, because we don't want to turn into a pillar of salt. We don't want to be like Ruth and turn into a pillar of salt and sit in the past. We want to be in our present, and we don't even want to look too far ahead, because it's beyond our understanding, right? We don't know what's up ahead of us. Only he does. And he's constantly writing our story, and we don't know what he's writing in our story. We never do. I'm not sure what he's writing in my story, but I'm giving him praise in advance. And I want y'all to give him praise in advance, whatever it may be. Like, this year, he showed me so much, and he continues to show me so much. Like, and you know, there are times when, yes, I was upset. Yes, I cried, but I was crying because I was just like, wow, like, you're really listening to me. Like, wow, stay, you know, that saying, you know, stay down and wait your turn, you know, or just stay down. Worry about who you want to be in the next 5 years. What type of woman you want to be. What type of man you want to be. Like, worry about who you desire to be. You know, like, I don't even know what his plans are for me, but I know it's big. And I'm going to continue to say that. I know it's big. And you know how I know it's big? Because, like, it's revealed to me constantly. Like, it's revealed to me on a daily basis. It's going to be big. And that's something I keep hearing. It's going to be big. And I'm not going to tell y'all everything because it's not your business, but just know it's going to be big. Eventually I will. But for right now, just stay down. But smile. Always smile. You know, laugh. Laughter is so important. And sometimes laughter heals everything. And spend time with people who love you. Don't be a leech, leech off of the love that they give you. And don't expect it either. Don't expect anything from anybody. But be around the people who love you. Be around the people who fill your cup and who are constantly pushing you forward or constantly speaking life into you and not judging you. I feel like a lot of individuals judge, and we're all on a different journey. We all have like different paths, but it's like at the end of the day, you know who's real and you know who's fake. And I feel like you should listen to that voice. Like, if it's telling you walk away, walk away. If it's telling you to retreat, retreat. Like, there's no point in you staying. What's the point of you staying? Like, what do you get out of that? But love you guys, and I'll see you next time. And don't mind me. Homegirl is working. Homegirl is always working, but you know what? It's gonna pay off. And the reason I say it's gonna pay off because, like, I've been sacrificing my 20s, right? I've never really actually been able to be a kid because I've always like had high dreams and everything. But I am giving myself grace because I've achieved so much in such little time. So much. And I don't got no kids. Like, when you see a ring on this finger, then I'll have them kids. And, and when I'm in a fruitful marriage with someone who can lead me properly, a marriage that, like, I know God sent him to me. Like, I feel like I'll know. Yeah. Bye-bye, guys.